Namaste, myself Dr. K.K. Chaudhary, Faculty of Education and Methodology, Jyoti Vidyapith Women University, subject Pedagogy of Biology, and today we will discuss about the Bloom taxonomy of educational objectives. The word taxonomy derived from the Greek word taxis, which means systematic classification. Professor Benjamin S. Bloom and his associate, University of Chicago, developed and classified the domain of educational objectives. Bloom in 1956 presented his taxonomy related to cognitive domains, giving emphasis to the hierarchy of cognitive process in attaining knowledge and development of thinking. Later, Krathwohl in 1964 introduced affective domain, and Simpson 1966 developed psychomotor domain. They describe the hierarchical development of the three domain of the learner through instruction. This classification objective is known as Bloom taxonomy of educational objectives. The classification of Bloom taxonomy: first, cognitive domain, that is the knowledge field; second, affective domain, feeling field; and psychomotor domain, doing field. Every educational activity should be planned to develop all this domain of the learner. Hence, these three domains are mutually interrelated and interdependent also. Instructional objectives in cognitive domains. The cognitive domain deal with the intellectual aspects of cognition. It concerned with sensation, perception, and application of knowledge. The hierarchical development of cognitive domain is discussed below. First is the knowledge. Acquisition of knowledge is the lowest level in the cognitive domain. It includes the ability of the student to recall and remember the information learned in the classroom. Recall and recognition are the specification of this instructional objective. Second is the comprehension. It is the second level of cognitive domain. It is the meaningful recall and recognition of the learned content. Here, the learner could understand and explain in what he learned in the classroom as his own language. Identifying relations, classification of objects, explanations, comparison, translation, etc. are the specification of this level. Then third is the application. In the third level, the learners are able to apply or use the knowledge which is acquired and comprehended during the first two levels. उसको अप्लाई करना. It is the ability to apply the acquired knowledge through instruction in real life situation. Establishing new relationship, formulating hypothesis, prediction are the some specification of this level. Analysis. Analysis is the meaningful breakdown of the material into its various components and to identify the interrelationship between the element and find out how they are organized and related. Specification of this level include the analysis of elements, analysis of relationship, analysis of organizational principles. The next is the synthesis. Synthesis is the mental ability of the learner to integrate the acquired, comprehended, applied and analyzed knowledge into a comprehensive whole. It involves the ability to give a new shape or structure to statement or procedures. And the last is the evaluation. This is the highest level of the cognitive domain. Students could evaluate an object, a person, a theory, a principle, if only he is par with all other lower hierarchy in the cognitive domain. It is the ability to judge a value of a material, method, principle, theory, philosophy, and so forth for a given purpose. At this level, he could perform personal viewpoint about the information he synthesized. This is about the cognitive domains. Then the second is the affective domain. Affective domain is related with the development of heart and mind of the child. It includes the area of emotion, feeling, interest, attitude, appreciation and values. The teacher should be given emphasis to correlate the development of cognitive domain with the affective domain. A person who studies the Gandhian principle, civic rights and duties without developing his affective domain is worthless for the country as well as the society. Hence, the teacher should ensure the development of affective domain in his instructional objective of the classroom instruction. Bloom and Krathwohl introduce the following hierarchy for affective domain. First is the receiving. In the basic level, the learner is sensitized to the existence of a certain phenomena and stimuli. He is willing to receive the information wholeheartedly by exhibiting awareness on the stimuli and become conscious on particular person, principle, philosophy, incident. For example, students are interestingly listening to Gandhian principles. Second, responding. Effective reception prepares the learner to respond seriously. As a result of receiving some good message from the first hierarchy, the learner tries to respond to the situation positively. For example, students show kindness towards elder and weaker peoples, hold honest behavior in the day-to-day life situation, etc. Next is the valuing. By responding in good way, the student set guideline for their behavior. Accepting value, preference for values, commitment to values are the important behavioral change in this level. For example, students develop positive attitude towards non-violent behavior, truthfulness, honesty, etc. Next is the organization. Students build a system of value at this level. Value conflict and value crisis are resolved. Through organizing different values, students are able to develop their own code of conduct and standard of public life in the society. For example, student teacher identify the inseparability of the values like non-violence, truthfulness and tolerance of Indian tradition. They show dislike towards corruption and violence in the country and think against to work. Next is the characterization. This is the highest level of internalization process. Values are imbibed and form part of the lifestyle of the individual. For example, non-violence value become the philosophy of the individuals. They will not be ready to compromise on their philosophy at any stage, as well as ready to work for justice, even though they are alone their way. After then, the third is instructional objective for psychomotor domain. Psychomotor domain deal with the action performance level. This domain include muscular action or neuromuscular coordination. Educational objectives of this domain aim to developing proficiency in performing certain acts. Simpson presented the psychomotor domain as follows. First is the perception. Perception is the first level in psychomotor domain. It consists the process of becoming aware of objects, qualities, or relations through the sense organs. Next is the set. In this second hierarchy, students make preparatory adjustment of readiness for a particular kind of action or experience. Mental as well as physical set for action is performed here. Guided response. It is the overt behavioral act of a student under the guidance of a teacher. Student initially perform an act which is perceived and set through earlier level. It includes imitation of the teacher, elders, parents, and trial and error activity in attaining writing, reading skill, etc. For example, student imitates the writing skill of his teacher to write a letter A and repeat many times to learn how to write letter A. Next is the mechanism. In this level, the students show progress in performing the act through imitation and trial and error. Student learn to write letter A by imitating his teacher and through trial and error activities. Now he can write letter A at his will. Her learned response has become habitual. It is a micro-analysis in which each step in the mechanism is properly examined and drilled. Adaptation and originating. This is the highest level. Here students are adapted with the ability of doing an act which is acquired through above steps. Now spontaneously he can perform the act with accuracy. Moreover, he is able to originate a new pattern of action or style in doing the activity. This is all about the Bloom's taxonomy of educational objectives. This session is powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in the comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you. Thank you very much.